What it do? What it do, YouTube? What's going on with you, man? Back with another live. Back with another live. Back with another live. Been a long weekend for me, man. I couldn't get on here this past weekend, man. I had a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on, man. A lot of shit going on. But I'm back today. We gonna talk about that Diddy situation, and man, we gonna talk about this crazy ass situation that happened on Facebook Live, man. This got to be the most craziest shit I done seen in a while. A while. Craziest shit I done seen in a while, man. What's good with y'all Facebook, man? Hey, I finally broke 100 subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. I really do. I really do appreciate it, man. Finally learned break it. On my way to the top. On the way to the top, man. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely, man. On the way to the top. But yeah, we gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about. We can get into this shit. We can get into this shit. I'm gonna give it a little second. We can get into it. We most definitely gonna get into it. What about this new mic? See how this shit work. I don't know what this shit. Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay. Getting that way. Yeah, we most definitely gonna get into the shit though. But yeah, man, okay. Let's get this shit started. All right, man. I'm gonna start with this shit that happened on with the husband and wife and all that. That shit was crazy. All right, man. So we had this couple on Facebook. I think it was yesterday or some shit like that. And man, this shit was wild, wild ass shit. So the husband ended up murdering the wife, and he ended up committing SU or whatever this, however, whatever abbreviation they use for this shit. He ended up, goddamn, offering himself or whatever. But yeah, they were arguing on Facebook, man. And it was crazy, man. It's like everything that was going on in their relationship, was good or bad or whatever. They was goddamn putting that shit online for everybody to fucking hear. And I don't understand this shit about couples, man. I really don't understand this shit about couples. Like, that's when you know the shit over. When you doing shit like that, even if you doing shit like that, I don't feel like every relationship got to end like that. When you going on live, putting all your business out there on that shit, like all that shit is just crazy. I don't understand that shit. I don't know. I don't understand why people in a relationship. Definitely, if you married to them, if you married to a motherfucker, obviously you love that person. Why the hell people be going on live putting their business on that shit? I don't get it. I don't get that shit. I do not understand that shit whatsoever. But that what happened, man. They was online. They was talking to each other, talking shit to one another and shit like that. And then goddamn, shit this happened. Shit this happened, man. But I'm get to it though. Most definitely, I'm gonna get to it. Studio mode. Edit. Second to pull this shit up. But yeah, it happened yesterday, man. And I hate it because they had, you know what I'm saying, they had kids and shit. They had kids together and shit like that. But I hate when shit like that happen. Cause only thing you gotta do is leave. That's all you gotta do is leave, man. That's all you gotta do is fucking leave. But some people can't do that. Yeah, most definitely. Okay. Edit screen. New scene. This the chick right here. This a chick that the husband shot down or whatever. This a chick right here, Duchess Dior, something like that. So let me check. Let me check Check her shit out. Yeah, but this the chick right here. This the chick. I mean, damn, she ain't got no more goddamn photos up here. I guess she don't got no more photos at this bitch though. But this the husband right here. This the husband that killed her. This the guy right here that killed her, man. This is the guy here that killed her. Sad situation, man. Sad situation, man. But goddamn, sometimes you gotta fucking leave, man. You gotta leave. You gotta leave, cool down, come back or leave. I mean, whenever it get to the point where you actually want to kill this motherfucker, man, because you be thinking about it. When you want to kill this motherfucker, man, you gotta go on about your business, man. You gotta go on about your business. That shit ain't worth it. But yeah, this the guy. I guess that's their daughter and shit. Oh, that nigga been locked up? Yeah, that nigga been locked up, but every time a motherfucker got that motherfucker locked up. But yeah, this the guy right here, man. The guy right there killed them. I guess it looked like he had a baby shower. Shit like that right there. Yeah, this shit had for me. Okay, yeah, that's the wife, that's the husband. Then they got a little son, little girl. That shit sad, man. Very much sad. Very much a fucked up situation, man. Fucked up situation. But yeah, that's the But yeah, they got a video, man. I'm talking about they exposing a whole lot of shit, man. Hold on, I'm gonna play this shit right here.
So here it is. Here it is. They telling me that's why they had the marshals there, because I'm already a violent offender. So they had the marshals after me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they never, you know, they ain't never catch me or whatever. Boom. She go back up there. Months later, you know what I'm saying? We don't calm down. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, she's my wife. You know what I'm saying? I come back. We try to work it out. So here it is. When I come back. We sitting in here in the same area right here. I'm sitting right here cooking as usual. She sit right here, yeah. You sit right here. Snow come, her friend Snow come in at the time. Oh, okay, he finna talk about corn. And she got them. Tell Snow, another nigga from Jessup wanted to talk to her. Remind you, this is another nigga. Not to me, that girl. This is another nigga. For one, the nigga was on her Snapchat. So he relayed the message to her, which she relayed to him. The shit boiled down. This bitch get caught by her nigga talking to him supposedly. The nigga called me telling me, oh, bro, I'm going to tell you now, shit, it really, my girl talking to her, you know what I'm saying? They just did that to throw you. And it seemed like that. So when he said that shit, it made sense. Because it's like, why the fuck would you come and make sure I know that he wanted to talk to her? You don't come back and tell me everything else when y'all here fucking doing everything else. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So boom. Here it is, years ago, months later.
When it get like this right here, when y'all go to exposing each other on goddamn, when y'all go to exposing each other and shit like that, yo, the relationship is over. That shit is done with. I don't think no nigga, no man should go and do shit like this right here. I don't think no man, females, that's what they do. But I don't think no man should get on the fucking internet and do what he doing as far as like telling his business and shit like that. Yeah, he probably hurt. But you gotta handle that shit in a different way than to do this shit right here. You got to, man.
See, she tried to tell me, oh, she ain't talking to her. So boom, I get locked up. So I get locked up again cause where I come home from the other shit because my probation still trying to violate me, but she had them got the charges dropped, so I never got fingerprinted. That's how I got out. They ain't charged me or nothing. So probation had me in there for like a week. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the shit dropped, right? So they finally get the shit dropped. I get out. When I get out, we got security. We got cameras. I'm gonna show y'all the camera. We got cameras around the house. So she standing out here in the yard. She on the phone with a nigga. I can hear her because she had it on speakerphone. Nigga talking about, oh, I want to get drunk. Da 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 da. Here it is. She asked this nigga, oh, so which car you want?
Look at man. Look, hey, chat. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something, chat. Let me tell y'all something. Look here, man. Instead of doing that shit, yeah, you done caught her cheating. And then he an older guy, man. Look here, man. He acting like he 20-something years goddamn fucking old. Hey, you gotta cut that loss. Hey, man up. You gotta move on, dog. You gotta move on, man. You can't go, man. The way you went out, man. I hate that shit. You took a lady from a kid, even if she was a fucked up ass person. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna have a lot of effect on y'all kids, though. That shit gonna have a whole lot of effect on the kid. That's what I'm thinking about, man. Cause both of them, you can hear in the background running her mouth and shit like that. Instead of, and I'm not blaming her. I ain't blaming her at all. But instead of leaving, cooling off, you know what I'm saying, going to your homegirl house, your mama house, or somebody goddamn house, you back there. I can hear your voice. I ain't seen you yet, but I can hear your voice. You back there talking shit. Instead of just leaving the house, just separate yourself from that person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's real fucked up shit. Like I said, it's fucked up on the both of them part. But yeah, man, he taking the kid's mom like that, man. I don't give a fuck how mad you is, dog. Just move on, start you another life somewhere, man. But just to do it like that right there is crazy. It's fucked
She
up.
flexing. Oh, which car you want me to drive? You want me to drive the Challenger? You know what I'm saying? All that shit, like she catering to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I hear all this shit. So I ask her. I'm fresh out too. First day out. So I asked about it. Though, man, that was my friend. I can't have friends. Any of y'all that's on here that know, if y'all comment, say anything, any of that shit, she got to do the most. So we on the same time. So so here it is, boom.
That tick for
I get out.
shit.
I asked her about it. She telling me, "Oh,
that tick for tat
that's
shit,
my friend. I can't have friends. Can I have friends?
We ain't playing that.
Oh, you easy. You a fuck, so I don't. But you don't fuck.
We definitely ain't playing for that tick.
Multiple niggas. Shit. Here it is. She talking about it. Here it is. She talking about it years ago. Bitch, I'm in prison, so of course I ain't gonna know. So here it is. You gonna tell me? You gonna tell me now? So here it is. Boom. You gonna tell me? Oh shit. I did this, I fucked him, I did this, I did all that. Remind you, now, I ain't just a nigga calling her, oh, I did this, I did that. In the beginning, when I went in, I went broke because I got fucked up. I had to get me a lawyer, all that shit there. And I was fresh out. I went back to prison in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, here it is. Now, months later, I done came into a goddamn a settlement. Months later, while I'm in prison in December. That next year. So boom, now here it is. You know, I'm straight now. I'm feeling like she riding. I'm taking care of, looking out for her, giving her money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about a little bit. I had like 100 racks in my account, and she had access to all of it. More than that. You know, okay, if it was more than that, oh, okay. So what? So she had access to all that. Boom. So here it is. She coming around. We in prison. I'm in prison. I'm in the halfway house. Only thing gonna save out, because you know that prison got the relationship you here. Only way we gonna fix this, only way this.
Look here, man. I don't give a fuck what she told you about. You in prison. You ain't even that. You not there. Hey, this shit here is fucking insane. Yo, you not fucking there. You not there. What you expect them to do? So you go do time. You don't expect the chick you fucking with the goddamn fuck off. Definitely if you doing it over a year, something. All right, now look here. 6 months to a year, I expect you to be there. I expect you to 6 months to a fucking year. You better have your ass right there by my goddamn side. I ain't bullshitting. 3 years. Nah, I know I'm asking for too much. That's too much. I'm asking for way too much. I know. But you doing time like that, man. Anything over a year, shit like that. Dog, you gotta goddamn just let her go. You gotta let her go and just, cause you got time to do, man. You don't got time to be thinking about what this bitch doing. And you doing 10 times like this. Now, if you doing some months to a year, all right. But anything over that shit right there, man, you don't got time. You don't got time to be thinking about all that shit, man. That shit'll goddamn drive your ass crazy. You be, hey, motherfucker be in there goddamn in the hole, fighting every goddamn day, mad as fuck. Motherfucker be mad as fuck, man. Hell no, you can't expect it. Look here, man. You gotta automatically, hey, a motherfucker gotta automatically know. If you doing major fucking time and you go in there and you got an old lady, man, y'all break up with her, dog. Don't leave it up to her, cause she gonna be like, nah, baby, we can stick it out, we can do this, and she could be out there fucking off for you. You know what I'm saying? She could be fucking off. Just go ahead. Don't leave it up to her. Break up with her if you doing time like that, dog. Ain't no need to. There's no need for you to go through no shit like that. Ain't no need to go through no shit like that. Cause she gon' fuck around, dog. And that's for anybody, bro. Anybody. You doing major time, I don't give a fuck if they say they gonna wait on you. They're not gonna wait on you. Nah, they probably wait on you. Let me erase that. They gonna wait on you. They are gonna wait on you, but they gonna fuck around too. They gonna do that. They gonna fuck around. You can't expect nobody to fucking wait on you doing time like that, dog. I don't give a fuck how much. I don't give a fuck how much y'all love each other before y'all went in there. So you gonna, cause like I said, she gonna tell you, oh, I'm gonna wait, and shit, and you gonna be hearing about it out there. As soon as you get out, you gonna want to beat her ass. Cause that's why that's how I'll be. Oh, you gonna wait on me? Okay, you go fuck off on me, goddamn. Hey, cause as soon as I get out here, I'm coming to pull that goddamn ponytail. Come here. Nah, man, don't leave it. Hey, you doing major time, man. Be a man, let her go, dog. You put yourself in. Hey, a nigga put himself in that situation to do time like that. They can goddamn. I don't give a fuck how tough that shit be. I don't give a fuck how hard that shit be. Gotta let a motherfucker go. Gotta let a motherfucker go. Gotta let a motherfucker go, man. At the end of the day, you gotta let them go. But yeah, crazy. Crazy they got there putting their business on Facebook Live like that. It's crazy, man. That's why, hey, I hate it ended the way they ended, but that's how you know a relationship is over and done with. When y'all putting each other on business on live. Cause I don't give a fuck if y'all get back together. That shit'll never be the same, dog. You gonna hold some type of resentment to that person. You gonna hold some type of resentment. I don't give a fuck. You going to, man. Everybody know y'all business. You gonna have your family. Hey, they gonna have the family members in your ear. Oh, all that shit was going on, and you still with this nigga. And that's the main thing when you get your family members involved. See, people out in the street, you probably could deal with them, but motherfuckers, you gotta deal with your family. You got to deal with your family. When you get your family members involved, man, that's the worst thing you could fucking do. The worst fucking thing.
Shit don't work, you get mad. Here my dumb ass go. You feel me? Alright, here it is. I done married her. Boom. I done married her. I come home. You know what I'm saying? Here it is.
Why the fuck that shit sound?
Here it is. Here it is. I done married her. So now, when I beat her ass and I'm on the run, she come out to tell me everything. You know, she hot. She telling me everything. Now she spoiled.
Nah, you not
Police looking for me and everything, right? Boom. Y'all stay tuned to this shit.
No, hold on.
This shit. Man, here my dumb ass go. You feel me?
Beat her ass.
Alright, here it is. I done married her. Boom. I done married her ass. I come home. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. Here it is. I done married her. So now, when I beat her ass and I'm on the run, she come out to tell me everything. You know, she hot. She telling me everything. Now she spoiled.
Nah, you not
police. That nigga said when I beat her ass and tell, and y'all hear in the background, dog. Both of them motherfuckers are toxic. Both of them are toxic like fuck. Both of them toxic. Like a motherfucker. She back there laughing like it's funny. Man, that shit, definitely how the shit ended. That shit ain't funny, dog. You should have got your ass the fuck up out of there. You behind this nigga and he talking that goddamn bullshit. Nah, that shit ain't funny, man. That shit ain't funny whatsoever.
police looking for me and everything, right? Boom. Y'all stay tuned to this shit. This shit finna get deep. I ain't sparing shit. I'm telling everything. I'm exposing myself. I don't give a fuck. I'm exposing myself with this. So here it is.
Yeah, fuck.
Here it is now.
Hey, get your ass.
I come home,
girl.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we buy this damn little land down here in this country ass town in the middle of the winter. Here it is. We split it down the middle. We bust it down the middle. We split it.
That
We
nigga
split
hurt,
it down the middle again.
That nigga hurt.
Hey, bro, I'm telling my story, okay? So don't try. See, she don't want me to tell the story because she want to seem like she just did everything, like she just was bossed up.
I don't know what the fuck she did, but that nigga hurt. That nigga hurt.
I had gave you out of 10,000 we split, but that 5,000 I had just gave you 2 days prior.
So why you took the 15 out the Kindle account?
To use it for the day.
Why? What you saying? Well, shit, since it's out, we're gonna use this to go towards our land.
You know you ain't got that brick.
Okay. I ain't say. Okay. Here it is again. Long story short. So she ain't signed. So what you open the Kindle for? What you?
I opened it off the street to use a home.
Okay. So here it is. Here it is. My homeboy Sauce on here. He know. He heard the chain go. He see the chain gang call. Long story short. Hey, so all that you trying to do is throw out there to try to throw me off. I'm gonna tell it. You gonna call court? That's your sister. She don't lie for you. Again, so long story short, the bitch, when I came home, we signed off on the trailer, but I didn't have no income. I'm in the halfway house. So of course her name's gonna go on the property. You know what I'm saying? But now, cause her nigga goddamn called her, so you want to be goddamn Captain Sable friend and have this nigga goddamn calling your phone for her. So I got that answer. I grabbed the phone, I asked her who it is. She gonna tell me some random name. Y'all know how y'all do. So I got there, take the number, and I started putting it in my phone. The name pop up. I said, bitch, you a motherfucking lie. So here it is. I'm fresh out now. I ain't want to go back to jail. None of that shit though. So here it is. So here it is. I'm asking her. I'm like, I'm down here at the bottom. I'm like, damn, why would you do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hurt now. I'm like, damn, why the fuck you gonna do this? So here it is. He got a look in her face. I ain't talking to that boy. I ain't talking to him. I ain't fucking. I told you who it for Snow. So here it is. The shit ain't adding up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't adding up. You feel me? So boom. After that, it come out. She talking to this dyke hoe that was at my ex job, the job that I got fired from. She called the police. She talking to this hoe. Then she talking to another old ass nigga. Now here it is.
You talking that shit? I know it. Yeah, girl. Tell him again.
You gotta have an outbreak. You know what I'm saying? You know this sign got there. You have this shit.
Hold on.
She get on the table. She, I'm finna get tested. I'm finna get tested because you fucking all these hoes. You doing this, you doing that.
Which girl?
So she still got there. The doctor said, okay, well, we'll test you. We're gonna do that.
Which girl?
And I fuck around. We come back. So the doctor tell her when she get her results, the damn folks tell her she got herpes. So I'm thinking in my head that you gotta have an outbreak. You know what I'm saying? You know this society got there. You have this shit and all that shit. Right. So, boom. Hey, she ain't had an outbreak, no none of that, all that shit. They had to run blood. So I'm thinking that this bitch goddamn, they playing a mistake or whatever. Cool. So
What?
What it was? Man. I think it was last month.
This bitch had herpes? Nah, I ain't trying to be funny. Chat. I ain't trying to be funny. But a motherfucker give you herpes, yo, that shit hard. Hey, look, if he kill her over her giving him herpes, I ain't gonna say I understand, but I understand. Look at man. Yo, you cannot get rid of that shit. You can't. That shit ain't like you burning or some shit. Or they give you a shot or some penicillin or some shit like that, and your ass be good or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like that. You get that shit, man. You got that shit forever. So I ain't trying to sound fucked up, Chad. I'm not trying to sound fucked up whatsoever. I'm not trying to sound fucked up. I'm not. But if she got there and gave this nigga some shit and that's why he killed him, I don't understand, but I fucking do understand. I don't understand, but I do understand. Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't understand, but I do understand. Yo, this relationship is fucked up, man. Fucked up.
So I'm in there watching the game or something, whatever the fuck I'm doing in the room. She come in there, babe, my ass raw.
Yo. What the fuck? Man, ain't no way in hell, yo. Ain't no way in hell I'm still love. I ain't there. What the fuck you mean your ass raw? Motherfucker got herpes in her ass too? Man. This woman here you were dealing with, but hey, I don't know, man. It's fucked up you got there and took her life, man, but still, she was a motherfucker, boy. She was a motherfucker.
What's wrong with my ass? Can you look and see? So I looked down there at her anal hole now. Now I ain't the smartest, but my knowledge of that shit is like, okay, if you get the herpes, it come at whatever contact or wherever the fluid.
And you the only horny ass dog want to fuck somebody in the ass. Mm-hmm. So make that shit make sense.
I looked down at her ass.
Yo, they spreading that shit. Both of them spreading that shit, man. Both of them been spreading that shit. He been spreading that shit, and goddamn, she been spreading that shit too, man. It still ain't giving no right to kill her though. It still didn't give no right, but still, both of them spreading that shit. It's fucked up, hey. Maybe what that, man, look at, I about to say maybe that's why they stayed together, but hell, both of them still been fucking around, spreading that shit. Where the fuck these motherfuckers from? I think they from the motherfucker from sometime Augusta, Georgia, some shit like that. Man, that's right up the goddamn road. Look here, man. That shit ain't right, man. Y'all out here spreading that shit. She got herpes on her goddamn shit and in her goddamn butt and shit, and you got herpes too, cause you hitting the raw. You fucking that thing raw, so ain't no 9 times out of 10 now, motherfucker. You got that shit. You got that shit too. You most definitely got that shit too, big dog. That shit is crazy, man. Like I said, it's a sad situation, man. I hope, like, he killed her. It's a sad situation he killed her. But if she give her herpes, if she give him herpes and he did this shit, like I said, I understand, but I don't understand. He still ain't had to kill her, but that's some shit you can't get. Like, man, look here, I done heard some shit about that goddamn herpes shit, dog. I done heard some shit about that shit there, boy. I'm telling you. Damn, what you want, boy.
This motherfucker got goddamn clusters and shit down there by her ass, bumps and shit. She got bumps and shit. Look like goddamn. Now y'all see why she don't want me to get on the live. That's why she trying to goddamn overtalk me. So it look like this shit look like
yo, how you could talk
like some bumps there, but like
your wife got that shit. How you bust a bump?
Hey, what you did to it?
She represent you.
So stop fucking capping, boy.
So here it is, boom.
Yo, she represent him.
Time go by.
And you still with her?
She go back to her. Not time go by. She go to her damn. She go to her doctor. She go to her doctor.
She fucked them up.
She go to her doctor. And the lady looked at the shit. She talking about, I need to get I don't know what this is. The lady looked down there and say, well, I looked at your chart and it said that you tested positive for HSV1 or what?
Exactly. She went to, this motherfucker done went to the goddamn doctor. She already went to the doctor and tested for goddamn HSV1, which is, it's herpes, which is herpes. She done went to the doctor and tested for herpes. Now, she went back to the doctor and said something about her goddamn butt or some shit. Yo, you got herpes. What the fuck you talking about? You got that shit. The fuck, you ain't no need to go back to just go back to the doctor and get some goddamn something for that motherfucker, but I can't see. I can't, hold on, chat. Let me try to read this shit. Cause it's at the bottom. My bad. I couldn't. No, hold on for a second. He trying to embarrass her, but she been licking. Yeah, right. He trying to embarrass her, but she just like she said in the background. She said, "Goddamn, hell, you been licking that motherfucker." That what she saying, it? Shit. Yeah, I got swords and shit, but hey, your head been still down there. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why he even got his ass up here with that shit, man. Trying to expose him. I know but you can tell he hurt though. That shit hurt him. That shit hurt him. His wife fucking off on him. That shit hurt him. Yeah, that shit it is nasty. That shit nasty as fuck. Yo, that shit nasty as fuck. Oh my god. That shit nasty. Like I said, they sitting around spreading that shit, fucking with this person. She getting on his ass about, she getting on his ass about fucking goddamn fucking these other bitches and shit. And he getting on her ass about fucking other niggas and shit. Everybody, all them motherfuckers I think they from Augusta or some shit. They just exposing that shit. That shit is going around and around. That shit's nasty as fuck. Keep going hard, cuz. And appreciate that, BJ. Keep going hard. All of them just exposing that shit. That's why you don't cheat if you can't take being cheated. Yo, that's true. No, that's true. That is true. That's true. But at the same time, you don't cheat. But I feel as though, and I know I probably sound fucked up for saying this shit. Cheating is bad, period. But women. Y'all gotta hear it. Y'all supposed to hold yourself to a higher standard. Y'all ain't gonna like what I'm saying though. But y'all supposed to hold yourself to a higher standard. That's how I feel. Y'all supposed to hold yourself to a higher fucking standard. No, it's cheating is wrong, period, man. Nobody ain't supposed to cheat. Like I said, nobody ain't supposed to cheat. But as far as women, when it comes to women's, man, y'all supposed to hold yourself to a higher standard. For real, cause everybody get a name, but women, even a man can get a bad fucking name as being a hoe or this and that. But when a woman get that name as being a hoe, it's different from a man. Yes, it's a fucking double standard. It's a double standard like a motherfucker. It's a double standard. But being as a man it's just different, man. What? I'm just saying. No, I'm saying though is like. Women got to hold themselves to a higher standard than men. Men could be considered as whole and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But when a woman's a whole, that man gonna goddamn follow you. You know what I'm saying? When a woman's a whole, that man gonna follow you everywhere you go. Everybody go, oh yeah, she a hoe, man. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? But a man can have that whole name, but it's not gonna follow him like that. But that woman, that shit gonna follow your ass. I don't give a fuck who you fuck with, this and that. You gonna put like this. You gonna when a woman get that whole name, you gonna always be a hoe. I don't give a fuck how old you get. You can be goddamn 50 goddamn years old and motherfucker talk about you. Oh yeah, man, she back in the day, man, she be got back in the day, she be getting it in. You gonna always have that whole name. That whole name is gonna always be attached to you. It's gonna always be attached to you. It don't matter. That shit gonna always be attached to you. I wanna know why my goddamn scene changed. Let me put this shit back on the screen. She said, what? A lot of women don't like to hear that. A lot of women don't like to hear that shit, but it's true though. It's true.
HSP1 or whatever. So I can tell you. I say.
They don't even test you for HSP1. Unless you ask.
You didn't ask for it?
You just said when I went, they said it. So I had to get tested in order.
Again, like I'm finna say.
I had to get tested in order for them to give me results.
I told y'all before when she was pregnant, she went up there to the doctor. They tested her ass.
I didn't even go to Augusta. I went to Statesboro. They don't share databases, okay. So make it make sense.
She went to Statesboro.
Oh, okay.
And they went in the goddamn thing and looked at her goddamn shit and said, well, hell, I see on your chart where it said you tested positive for it. So here it is.
Oh, shit.
Here it is now. Bitch.
I had to put you on the phone.
You got the shit down there.
And what you did to it?
Now,
what you did to
now
it?
you got
what did you do
herpes. But now I'm asking you, like, damn, what's really going on? Like, what the fuck? Like, Oh, you gave it to me. You know that's the first thing. Oh, you gave it to me. Oh, you burnt me. You did this. You did that. That's the first thing she said.
Each other,
now then, when the lady in Augusta did her paperwork, she didn't even do no test on the shit again because she said I can look at it and tell you right now what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's got to be. You're in an outbreak. They gave her some big ass goddamn pills. That she got sent to her goddamn, not her regular goddamn pharmacy. She sent that shit to Meta. Got those. So when the lady got there, called her back. When the lady called her back about the shit, well, she emailed her and told her.
Hey, whenever a motherfucker got to take some big ass pill, you already know they got some deadly ass shit, boy. Hey, whenever a motherfucker got some big ass pills to take, they got some shit. That's a sign. That's a red flag. That's a red flag, boy. They taking them big ass horse pills. Yeah, they got some goddamn. They got some shit with them, boy. They got some shit with them.
And you also have a bacteria down there, whatever. I don't even know what the fuck the bacteria is, but she said I sent enough for you and a refill for your partner.
Your partner.
Do you not know this motherfucker get mad and goddamn don't be wanting to give me my medicine, goddamn run off and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why. So, boom.
Hey, look at chat, man. When your relationship get right here, man, that shit over with, man. Go ahead and cancel that shit and goddamn call it a day, man, and move on. Whenever your relationship get at this point, and goddamn everybody exposing each other and goddamn putting their business out there, herpes and bacteria, infections, all that shit. Once you get on the internet for the world to see, that shit gonna always be on the fucking internet for everybody to see. I don't give a damn. Your kids get fucking older or whatever. That shit gonna always fucking be there. No matter fucking what, that shit gonna always be there. You can't run from this shit. Definitely if you're facing the camera like these two are, they facing the camera and letting all that shit go. Man, yeah, this shit right here, boy.
Inbox me, a bitch.
You can go ahead fast through.
Then to be sitting around here worried about and sending videos and shit. She got to goddamn worry about all these niggas she around here sneaking and goddamn fucking. So here it is again. I'm asking the bitch, like, damn, so shit, don't come to me on no damn half ass telling me. She tell me what the fuck going on, cause they might need to go up there to the goddamn clinic. They might need to go to the clinic. So the person ain't never goddamn really come out and give me no facts and shit, and it was off a fake page. So I ain't goddamn go on about it. I ain't goddamn. So boom.
Both on hood as fuck too.
So boom. So she tell me.
Both on hood.
Of course I'm gonna be pressed. I know all them niggas down there burning. I know every nigga. All the niggas you damn be talking to, I know. These are niggas that I know. I know they burning.
Diddy
the fuck?
Cook. Just the facts. That
I don't
nigga
know.
cook like a motherfucker. I'm gonna get into
so
that shit. So
of course I'm gonna continuously ask you
into
who the fuck you been fucking. Well, the fuck? Well, I told you. So boom.
I'm gonna get into that shit next.
The motherfucker sent me the shit. So I'm asking her like, damn, what's going on? So she ain't never say nothing and all that shit there. So she get mad. So she go to goddamn trying to find out. Oh, it's gotta be Lil. It's gotta be Lil. Text the girl, baby dad, all this shit here and all that shit. So
you right.
The girl, when she text me, so she got damn hitting the nigga asking why your baby mama lying, all that shit.
Nobody didn't say that. You a liar.
I don't know word for word about baby. Did you not hit the damn girl baby daddy up? Kojak.
You a liar.
Did you not? Okay then, shut the fuck up. So
goddamn, stop spraying my name because she trying to get in the field. That's what the fuck I said.
So she always, you spraying my name. So if why should a motherfucker even got to have that ammo to say that you're out here fucking? Now y'all know I'm not from no swing. I don't know these folk around here. And I don't kick it. You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't finna just goddamn pull milk. Hoes ain't finna just pull milk. Cause for one, they think, you got this scary ass baby daddy. You got these scary. You with the pole goddamn squeeze up. So
I said somebody pull me up.
I don't know. So I'm trying to take advantage. Like shit, what going on? Tell me what's going on. You feel me? So the bitch tell me, oh, I ain't fucked since we been married, but I done caught you talking to all these. You mean to tell me you done talk to all these niggas? Ain't there one of these niggas cracked you? Now here it is. Here it is. We goddamn sitting around. We sitting over this bitch goddamn burning. So here it is. This bitch goddamn haul ass and leave. She fuck around and leave today. Drop my baby off, pay goddamn child care, and goddamn with the.
Y'all heard what us. Y'all heard what he said.
How about she went horseback riding? Now I bet you did go horseback riding.
Damn, my bad.
So
damn, I done fucked my damn camera view up.
I goddamn go through the goddamn whatever I goddamn do. And go through the damn shit and see.
This motherfucker said we sitting here burning. So he admit he got that shit too. He got that shit too, man. Man, this some nasty motherfuckers here. Both of them is nasty as fuck, man. Both of them, it still ain't giving him no right to kill her though. But both of them was nasty as fuck for catching that shit and still fucking other people with that shit, dog. Y'all just stay together and fuck each other. Both of y'all got that shit. Both of them got that shit. Y'all just stay together and fuck each other. By y'all got that still fucking with different people and knowing y'all got that shit, it's fucking crazy, boy. Crazy. Oh shit! What the fuck I went at with that shit? Okay. Anyway.
She done been talking to another nigga. She worked at the Hyundai plant. She one of them Hyundai hoes too, y'all. She worked at the Hyundai plant. Had a whole full blown relationship with a nigga out there, and she called that nigga the other day.
I ain't calling about text.
And I asked her, like, damn, so what you doing? She trying to get the feel. Don't be asking me about what I'm doing. Don't ask me about no nigga. Every time, when she go to doing that, when she go to doing all that though, you creepy. So,
man,
with me,
real shit, you broke
with
me,
me,
you don't pay no bills. That's why you mad.
One thing about it, I just sat there and said that if you listen to the, if you get to the whole, if you get to the whole live, if you listen to the whole live, I told him I was fucked up.
Bitch, I can have AIDS, but
okay.
I still got more paper than you.
Okay, and then about the paper, about the paper situation. She bossed up. But I'm gonna show y'all. When the hurricane came, a motherfucking hurricane fell through. Look at all this shit. She so goddamn clean. Look at this nasty ass shit.
I wash your clothes.
So that shit been on there 2 days. How long it take you?
Did you wash it?
So here it is. A tree fell through the roof right here.
Yo, that shit is over with, man.
We finesse, you know what I'm saying? Did your thing. I got the tree off, whatever. Woo, woo, woo. Again, the house. Again, the house.
And he took the money and ran off with it.
Again, the house. Again, the house is in her name, so the check come in her name. Do you not believe this bitch try to penny pinch me? Oh, my stuff got damaged and all this shit. And all this shit. But all that shit still in the damn closet back there.
That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie.
And then, even if it was, bitch, I bought half for it.
No, fuck you didn't.
Yes, the fuck I did.
I bought half your shit too.
Fuck.
What's your point?
So,
You took,
she take the money. What's going on?
Fucking triple cross.
So she all in the background. Oh, the triple cross. Bitch, you got. And the bitch used to tell me in prison. Oh, I don't want no nigga who already got their own. I want a nigga to start from the bottom with me.
Yeah,
no, what this bitch want? She want me to stay down. She want to keep goddamn putting roots on me.
Man, you ain't. But I'm motherfucker say put roots on him. Yeah, she got some roots on you. She definitely got roots on you doing shit like that. Hey, look here, start bringing up. Look what I'm saying. You get when you in prison doing that much time, man. You can't. Look here. She, like I said, she probably still love you, dog. But she's fucking. She's getting her fucking back blown the fuck out. She's doing that. It ain't no fucking denying that shit. When you got down, let me talk to y'all, chat. Let me talk to y'all. Let me definitely talk to y'all. Look here, man. When you in prison, they need to separate. Yeah, they most definitely need to separate. When you in prison, dog, I don't give a fuck what she's saying. You doing time like that, she's fucking. Yo, get that through your head, man. You 30-something years old, dog. You should already know. She's fucking. Yo, them bitches get horny too, dog. They ain't no different from men. They ain't no different from us. Like how we always got down get horny, shit. Them motherfuckers get horny too. Shit. They gonna need somebody to goddamn fuck too. They gonna need somebody to fuck too. Hey, you in there? If you not there, who you think? Shit, they gonna goddamn venture off somewhere. They gonna, them bitches gonna get us some dick, dog, at the end of the day. Yeah, they might love you and shit like that. Whatever. But at the end of the day, they gonna go out there and get some dick. Definitely if you're in there. I'm trying to tell you. So you keep bringing up that shit, but what she tell you in fucking prison and all that bullshit. Look here, I don't give a fuck what she tell you when you been in prison. You been in a fucking prison, you wasn't fucking there. You wasn't there. So it don't matter what she say. That shit don't even matter. But you in prison doing all that time, whatever she says is a fucking lie. Don't believe shit she talking about. She out there fucking. She probably waiting on you, but she out there getting her rocks out too. Best but fucking believe that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Best believe that.
Every time I get mad, every time she get mad, or every time I leave, I ain't none of your people friend when you be making all those damn posts and shit. Talk about me. And they be trying to goddamn downplay, make me seem like, oh, this nigga don't do this, this nigga don't. Bitch, you know I can't do anything.
Y'all females, stop making us subliminal posts, man. Stop making us. Motherfuckers know who you talk about. Don't do that. Stop running into the internet and making posts and shit. Like a motherfucker don't know who you talking about.
I turned the phone off. She paid the bill on it and the damn little taxes for the little damn phone under my name. So when I went in that bitch and I seen she was talking to this same nigga that she was fucking with at Hyundai, I turned that bitch off.
That's not what you talking about. You're a liar.
So here it is now. That's why she in the background. Turn my phone on. Turn my phone on. Turn my phone on. I'm not turning it back on. I'm not turning it back on. You know what I'm saying? All y'all that was on this live, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. So when the folk goddamn told me the shit about what was going on, you would think somebody goddamn that really goddamn like, damn, what going on? I really be concerned, really trying to help you and trying to goddamn fight with you. Oh, you say
a bitch, a hoe, and
but here it is. She got mad at me last night. They called me a bitch ass nigga. But the same shit she cried about, she do to me.
Because
so that shit don't be no damn excuse. And then you want to make this shit. What company your house came from? I don't fucking know.
What they say?
She asked, what they say?
Yeah, what company that house came from.
She's so busy worried about what they saying.
So here it is. So here it is. So she telling me, oh, well you we getting a divorce. Oh, you gonna pay me $600? We gonna get out my fucking ear, bitch.
Don't you say
So here it is now.
She loud as fuck.
We finna get a divorce. And she talk about, oh, well, you can go. I want $600 in child support. First of all, baby, I'm not finna give you those $600 when your baby daddy ain't paying you up to $290.
Why you worry about him?
You know what I'm saying? And so you want to see here, oh, I want $600 from you, but I'm a broke ass nigga. But you want me to pay you double, but you still ain't went up and goddamn. Why you ain't went up there and went up on the shit then? Okay then.
That motherfucker said she ain't had time. Which that could be the fact though, but even if we argue, don't come to me telling me, okay, I want $600 a month with this nigga paying damn fucking $100 a month. No, that's fucked up. And I'm here. I'm here with you every day. Even though we could be on bad terms, I don't want to hear that shit come out your fucking mouth. I don't give a fuck we beefing. Look at it. This nigga paying $100 a month. Put the vid. Okay, my bad. Yeah, dude. If this nigga paying $100 a fucking month, dog. This motherfucker paying $100 a month. And if we ain't getting along, you threaten me paying $600 a month and all, man, come on, man. How is that fair? Yo, chat, how is that shit fair? That shit ain't fair at all. What business is it that of his? What you talking about? What business? They fucking married. What you talking about? They married. That's all his fucking business. They married. That's his fucking business. How can you say what business is that of his? How can you say that when they married? They married. How can you say that? That's all his fucking business. Shit, what you talking about? What business of that? Man, come on. That's his fucking business. Hey, them motherfuckers married. Hell yeah. You definitely when you married, definitely when you fucking married and shit like that. When you married, cause like, oh damn, man. When that money come out,
so here it is.
Both of y'all money coming out. You can't get. That's your money too. That coming out.
Stop following me. Oh God.
That's how you gotta look at it.
Stop following me.
You spend money. Both of y'all fucking spending money.
Oh God, please get out my ear. So
that shit together. Y'all supposed to be.
So here it is, motherfuckers be goddamn trying to goddamn stay in my ear, cause she know she's a fuck shit. So she want to goddamn get on Facebook and try to portray. Oh, Oh, this nigga doing this. This nigga doing that. This nigga goddamn this nigga that. But ain't telling all the damn facts. I'm laying the facts out this bitch. You feel me?
You get out his ear. She get out his life.
The fuck?
But he worried about
Shut the fuck up and sit back and enjoy the show, bitch.
I ain't tell her again. The fuck? Don't tell me. This is my motherfucking house. I be whoever y'all want to be in.
So you looking at it the wrong way. You say
For real. And see, that's what she do with it. When I turn around and punch her in her shit, she will call the police and say I'm a woman beater. But this what this bitch, I beat you. I beat you. I'm a bitch beater.
Yo,
I'm a bitch beater.
What you doing?
We can fight now.
shit. What the fuck did I do? What the fuck did I do just now? Yeah, but this motherfucker just admitted. I beat you. Yo, so why the fuck you still fucking with this nigga? He just admitted. The motherfucker just admitted, yeah, I beat you. You still back there arguing? Why the fuck you just want to go somewhere? Go somewhere. You already know this nigga beating your ass. This motherfucker beating your ass. You still behind him talking that shit. This motherfucker already said, yeah, I beat your ass. So why the fuck are you there, man? Why the fuck are you there? We can fight now. He said we can fight. That's what I'm saying. He ready to square up. That's what I'm saying. He ready to square up. Some women like that. You know, some women do like that shit, man. That toxic ass shit. That goddamn domestic violent ass shit. They like shit like that. Both of them, man. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like both of them be goddamn fighting each other. Some women do like that shit. Some women do like that shit. And that's fact. Some women do like that goddamn domestic violent ass shit. That shit all, you see what happened, right? You see what happened, right? That's what, man, that CDV shit, that domestic violence shit, that shit only lead to one way. When you keep doing that shit, somebody gonna goddamn leave this earth. And that's facts. Somebody gonna end up leaving this earth, man. Somebody gonna end up leaving this earth. Damn. Is the video still up there? What the fuck? Oh, I see it. Yeah. I'm tripping.
What you doing?
We can fight now.
What you doing?
We can fight now.
You come sneak me. You come choke me.
We can fight now.
Why you put your hands on me?
Fight now.
Why you put your hands on me?
That's how you fight me every time.
You can't beat me, bitch. Head up or not.
Hey, Monster Bobo, come in, punch in. Y'all see that shit? Y'all
Damn,
see
her
that
voice so
shit?
fucking
He grabbed my
irritating.
hair.
Okay.
Quinn, why I told you I want to fight him? Why I said I want to
Yeah.
fight him?
Yeah.
Oh, he louder. Yo, whenever a female is louder than a nigga,
Oh,
dog,
God, money. That's all she do. That's all she do is sit there and run a mile.
fucking
When a
female,
bitch got there, really got there and try to got there put that press on her, she don't want no smoke. Oh, God. Be doing all that extra ass shit.
I'm not fast for this shit.
Yeah, puppy dog. Yeah.
You mad because she got
So here it is. So here it is.
She get paid every month behind that shit.
And the fuck?
You need a check. That's the way.
Trump finna cut all that off.
It don't matter.
Bitch.
She still got a job too.
Then she better keep it.
Will.
Homegirl must eat a good eat. It do, bitch.
I don't be getting fucked.
Oh, God.
I
She,
hear a homegirl in the background. She got on the phone. See, that's what I'm saying. Instead of her fucking homegirl saying, "Hey, girl, come over here, chill for a while," this and that. Instead of her homegirl saying that shit, she in the background egging that shit the fuck on. So she in the background egging that shit on, and that's supposed to be your homegirl. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Look, like I said, man. All fucking chicks flock together, man. When they say bitches flock together, who you hang around? If you hang around the motherfucker, another damn chick that don't give a fuck be fucking cheating on her nigga and shit like that, you gonna end up doing it. I don't give two fucks. If you not with that person, you gonna end up doing the same shit because she doing the shit. Her homegirl in the back ain't had no right to say shit. She ain't had the only thing she had the right to say, yo, come to my house. Come on, you need to be around that shit like that. Come around my house, man. I know that nigga be whipping your ass and all type of shit like that. So I don't want that shit to happen to you. But she got that egging the shit on. Like, man, man, this shit right here that crazy, man. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
Do.
That's what a girl said.
Oh God, she do hogging. The fuck?
Hey, tell him this though.
Hey.
You trying to talk shit, but tell him the real you. When I was acting like I was her messaging you one time, you sent a picture of your bitch trying to hop down. So you be talking shit about her, but baby, you would have fucked her too. Tell the real story.
Cause she's a hoe.
But then what to make you?
The fuck? Who the fuck want to hear the hoe? The fuck?
Nah, who want me to hoe? But
Calling your wife a hoe is crazy.
This bitch is crazy. The fuck?
You crazy.
Hey, y'all. One thing about it. One thing about it. Two things for sure. Ain't no shame in my goddamn
Everybody online, pull out your money. How much money y'all hoes got? Pull out your money. Mark, pull yours out too.
She's so goddamn loud.
Talk about y'all both different by favorite.
Hey.
And then, while you be on Facebook, tell me how you be on Facebook talking like you this good ass daddy, but you don't be stung her ass for me and you into it. Be for real. Be real with yourself. You ain't no goddamn daddy that you like you be putting on. Talk that cap ass shit.
You wanna get your shine on?
No, I want to tell the truth.
Oh, tell the truth.
I'm a fucking liar.
Tell the truth. So, do you got herpes or not? Crickets.
Yeah, I got herpes.
All right then, shut the fuck up then.
But my paperwork say something.
Thank you, I need it.
My paperwork say something different.
I need it.
Hold on. What the fuck you mean? You say you got herpes, but your paperwork say something different. If your paperwork say you got HSV1, HSV1, my bad, HSV1. That's the same fucking thing. If that was your paperwork, these some nasty motherfuckers here, man. These are nasty motherfuckers that got out here spreading that shit now. And both of them fucking off, man. That's what I'm saying. Both of them fucking off and they're spreading that shit to everybody.
I need it, boo.
That was before me, baby. And you lied about it. When you came home from prison, it might be true. When you came home from prison, you threw your paperwork out the window. And while you telling shit, tell them about that story. Tell them about the shit with what is it called? Udi? Whatever the shit.
Who?
Whatever his name.
Obi. By Obi? What about it?
Tell him that part.
What about it?
Tell him.
You tell him. What about it?
You can try to get him. Put my shoes on first.
What about it?
Yeah, hold on, I'm about to tell y'all the story.
You gonna try to hit me?
Tell him that part.
What about it?
Tell him.
You tell him. What about it?
You can try to get him. Put my shoes on first.
So hold on.
I'm about to
So what's going on? What she say, Obi or some shit like that? Obi. Hold on now. It seemed like some secrets getting goddamn exposed in this video here, boy. It seemed like some secrets getting exposed. Hold on, let me wind this shit a little bit.
When you came home from prison, it might be true. When you came home from prison, you threw your paperwork out the window. And while you telling shit, tell them about that story. Tell them about the shit with what is it called? Udi? Whatever the shit.
Who?
Whatever his name.
Obi. By Obi? What about it?
Tell him that part.
What about it?
Tell him.
You tell him. What about it?
You can try to get him. Put my shoes on first.
What about it?
Yeah, hold on, I'm about to tell y'all the story. Hold on.
Yeah, tell him.
They put my shoes on. He gonna try to whip my ass after this one.
Yo, she knows some shit about him.
Hold on, let me go.
She knows some shit
on.
about him, boy.
Shit, no, you love the sneaker bitch.
She knows some shit about him.
So y'all, for one, let me clear the story because he told a lie from the beginning.
Oh, she done got on live.
Starting with the
shit.
squeeze situation, that was a lie.
She done got on live.
Let me goddamn, you ain't gotta follow me. They said let me get on the live.
Go ahead.
So yeah, he told a lie starting with the squeeze situation. He tried squeeze, bitch, and yes, I did inbox squeeze and tell him that your Mark tried your bitch. He said, damn, I ain't think he'll do it like that. I said, I'm telling you, I seen it, I never linked with him. Even when he said, whoo, that bitch out of breath. Even when he told me, you got a friend, y'all pull up, I never linked with him because I never wanted him. I never was trying him for real. I was just wanting to tell him about Mark. I ain't know he was pussy. I ain't from Justin. Like he just said, I ain't from Justin. So I ain't know he was pussy. So I'm thinking, baby, he got them beat Mark ass to get some straightening. Mark lied like he was talking to me. He was talking first. That's a lie. The reason I even knew to say something to him was because I seen Mark talking to Kanye Rivera. If you look on Facebook, y'all know. And she the only one. Who else it was? Rashida. Who else it was?
Spreading that. Hey, they be spreading
Joya.
that shit. They be spreading that shit all around.
The one that go with Bird. Rashida Bird. That bitch, you gotta send it. And baby, we still ain't finna link it. We definitely ain't finna fuck. That go Mel. Mel, you know he was how much? A centimeter from being a bomb. You know.
But you fuck with him, that's your husband though. Come on now. You calling him a
Bernard
bum.
said, Mark, you a gremlin, my boy. Good country ass whooping. Yeah, a good country ass whooping. Bitch, you can't give me one money trees. Jay, you is insane. Man, y'all motherfuckers crazy. You either y'all be on it. Both of them, nah, I ain't gonna do you like that. Okay, you ain't started with me. His brother. But yeah, you doing all that line of shit. You press that button to hear your search history every fucking day. The same shit with Quan. That was a lie about what he said about the shit with Quan. Some shit we done had. I told him good without getting my sister to send me this money. Like, I'm not responsible for your gambling. I even told him, like, I said, my
through this
bread.
shit.
She thought you gonna make some bread. She'll give you some. Yeah, she one of them. She told me so she'll watch us for, they watch Baddies. They're not what, if this shit stir up beef and your husband get hurt. Well, baby, Sierra Williams, if it start up beef, he got his ass on live. And guess what? Don't get on here lying because now I'm telling everything. Because now you've been lying on me.
Yeah,
and it's really frustrating. It's really aggravating when every time you hear your nigga pick up the phone, he on the phone spraying your name. Yeah, you know my girl was fucking such. This nigga ain't never touched me. Why are you lying on me? Why are you lying on me? I never touched a nigga. I ain't been around a nigga.
Alright.
Then,
I'll give you a shot.
now, let me finish. I'm on live. You had them 2 hours.
You finna go on your live.
Now you want the phone back.
No, I gave you a shot.
I ain't get to tell you. I ain't get to tell about Udi. Then
I swear you'll die.
I gotta die about that. You told my shit.
Come on.
Hold on, what name she called?
I ain't get to tell
Who
you.
won this shit?
Now let me finish. I'm on live. You had them 2 hours.
You finna go on your live.
Now you want the phone back.
No, I gave you a shot.
I ain't get to tell you. I ain't get to tell about Udi. Then
I swear you'll die.
I gotta die about that. You told my shit.
Come on.
Yo, don't tell me this nigga fucking with niggas.
I gotta die if I tell what happened.
Give me my phone.
That's crazy, y'all. I ain't willing to die behind this, so y'all won't know that tea right now.
Give me my phone.
Mark done got quiet. Where he at? He right here. He getting mad. He don't like the truth coming out.
Oh, so it looked like he jumped on her ass. Yo, hey, yo, he said something about Odie, whatever. That sound like a goddamn nigga to me. I don't know about y'all chat. So it looked like he got down hop on her ass when she said something about some Odie character, dog. It looked like he hop on her ass. So I don't know. It kind of strange, boy. That shit kind of strange. It looked like she was about to out him about some shit. It's about some goddamn some gay shit. Look like. And y'all see how the camera went. He hopped on her, and I guess that's when all that shit happened. When he killed her and shit like that. But what ended up happening, man? He ended up killing her off that video, and he ran from the police, got in a high speed chase or whatever. He ended up doing that shit to himself. But yo, it's a sad situation, man, because they got kids together. Well, they got one kid together. They got 2 kids total, but one kid, I think she had a kid by her first baby daddy, some shit like that. And I heard one of the kids was there when that shit happened. But at the end of the fucking day, man, with that, on that whole fucking fucked up ass situation, man, when it's like that, man, somebody got to leave the house. Somebody, either you or her. And like I said, with the friend, I heard the friend in the background talking all that bullshit. Look at, man, that ain't no friend to you. If your friend not telling you, hey, man, you need to get out the house, leave, come over here with me for a while, that ain't your fucking friend. That ain't your fucking friend, man. It ain't your friend at all. But yeah, that shit, oh my God, that shit messy as fuck. They talking about fucking herpes and all that shit, and they proud about saying it too, man. He proud and she right behind him proud about, oh yeah, I got it, and you still be down there licking and all that shit. Come on, and then they both of them fucking off spreading that shit. Come on, boy, come on. So like I said, man, I don't think he got down in her life because of that shit there. But if he did, man, it's fucked up. But I understand, but I don't understand. Definitely if he give her and she giving that goddamn that hurt. The hurt. And she giving that hurt. I understand, but I don't understand. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is crazy. But yeah, all this shit here happened yesterday on Father's Day, man. Father's Day. On Father's Day. All that shit happened. So man, y'all in the comments, tell me what y'all think about it, man. Who y'all think in the wrong about this whole fucking situation? Y'all think she in the wrong? He most definitely in the wrong for doing what the fuck he did. I ain't saying that. But tell me what y'all will do. Would y'all just go ahead and just fucking leave, or y'all just sit there and go back and forth with this nigga? Cause like I said, ain't no way in hell, being a man, ain't no way in hell I'm getting on the fucking internet and talking like that about my business. Even if it's true, I ain't talking about my business online like that. Nah, hell no. That's some female shit. That what females do, talk about their business online. So he dead wrong for doing that shit. Ain't no way in fucking hell I'm doing no shit like that. But yeah, that's that situation that happened yesterday, man. About the like I said, that shit is all on the internet. That shit going viral like a motherfucker, man. I just thought I'd bring that shit to y'all. He killed her. He in the wrong. Yeah, he most definitely in the wrong. He most definitely in the wrong. Cause like I said, they got kids, man. So they taking mama away for their kids is real fucked up. He most definitely in the wrong. But I also feel as though she could have got the fuck up out of there instead of goddamn trying to talk over him, trying to get her point across and shit like that. Cause she definitely trying to do that instead of getting the fuck out of the house. Definitely, if you say the nigga beat your ass, like I said, both of them is toxic as a motherfucker. They was toxic as hell. All right, man. Let's get on this Diddy trial. This Diddy shit. All right, so y'all know Diddy court started back today, man. It been the weekend and shit. They been on a little weekend break. So it started back today. So let me pull this shit up. So it started back today, Diddy, man. And to me, it was bad. It was bad as fuck. It was bad as fuck to me. It was bad as shit. So let's get to this shit with Diddy, man. All right, so the judge been like, welcome back. The government may call his next witness this morning. Okay. AUSA. First, some exhibits. In and under the seal, subjected to connection. Now we can call our first witness, Miss Sankor. It's Anaya Sankor, a paralegal specialist at the U.S. Attorney's Office. AUSA, what did you work on this case? Sankor, 2 summary charts. I was asked to verify the accuracy of. AUSA. Yeah, all right, now AUSA is the fucking government. It's the FBI. Can you describe the documents underlying the charts? Sankor, hundreds of pages. AUSA, who is in the message in the chart? Sankor, Christina Corin. So y'all know Christina Corin, right? She was Diddy's assistant. Y'all remember that chick that what's that old lady that got caught up with Jeffrey Epstein, whatever his shit is? It's like she the same person as him, man. She KK, they call her KK. That's Diddy's assistant. She the one that been setting up everything with the goddamn money, drugs, the fucking what you call that shit? The parties they be having when escorts come by. She the one that been setting up everything. She the one that was paying the money, I'm talking about setting up every goddamn thing. That was her. They call her KK. KK. 'Cause, 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 All right, so what it is, the feds got her phone records. The feds got Diddy assisted phone records. The person that been setting up all these freak offs and all these shits. So they reading the shit in court. So they said the feds say, who is this message in the chart? Sankar said Christina Corin, AUSA, and whose call number is this? Sinker, Brendan Paul, AUSA. How did Miss Corin respond to Mr. Lopez about seeing the escort? Sinker, foul language emoji. How long is this going to stay awake? AUSA, and this one for January 30th, 2023. Is this the audio file? Sinker, yes. AUSA, Miss Foster, please play the first minute and 10 seconds. Audio playing, female, two things were real. The only person who knows as you. Someone found an iPad. So y'all know somebody found an iPad with Jane Doe, which is 50 Cent baby mama Daphne Joy. So you know they find an iPad of her getting her back blown out at a freak off when it was her, Diddy, and the escort at a freak off. So they found an iPad of her getting her back blown out by one of the escorts with her freaky ass. She got her back blown out. So they find an iPad of her. That shit crazy, man. Diddy was a wild boy, man. He just had iPads and everything just laying around for motherfuckers. Just got their pickup and go through. That nigga was crazy. Okay, AUSA. What did Christina Corin say in this? Sinker. She said he's going to the Four Seasons and want to bring Gatorade and chicken noodle soup. Did he want Gatorade and chicken noodle soup? So you know Gatorade, you know. Boy, Diddy was a fucking monster, boy. He was a monster, boy. AUSA, and these I'll be Dave. Okay, read these. I'll be Dave Shirley, rock riding with him. Okay, so they acting the audio shit out. Sinker, okay, not to rock, no to rock. Sinker, yeah, okay. Sinker is okay. What they doing is Sinker's gonna be Diddy assistant. They reading her voice, her goddamn messages. Like I said, the feds took Diddy assisted phone. I think she been the Diddy assistant like for 8 years or shit like that. The feds took her phone. So the witness is being KK, his assistant, and AUSA is being Dave Shirley. Okay, let's start this off. Sinker, can you run $4,000 cash from Rock to hotel? AUSA. Sure, as Dave Shirley. Sure. Sinker, heads up. He's about to do a Wild King tonight. AUSA, forget to pick up the money. Just give it to Fahim, just in case. AUSA, what does the hotel write to Miss Curran? Sinker, the hotel called Paul is coming. AUSA, does Paul appear elsewhere in the chart? Sinker, yes. AUSA, let's turn the exhibit screens to the public. Judge, let's just let me know when they're off. Why they be writing this shit like that? They write like they ain't. Buddy, the lawyer that's in there writing, he write like he got damn 10 years, 5 years old, shit like that. AUSA, please read these between Jane and Miss Corin. Sinker, ask them if they can bring up 15 bath towels. AUSA, he always bring between 5 and 10K. They are expecting people to leave the presidential suite at 1 p.m. Sinker, we are taking off. AUSA, what are these about? Sinker, they are setting up a flight for Jane. AUSA, what's this? Flight information for Jessica Reyes to KK. Arthur J. Paul, AUSA, and these. Sinker, can you pick up the cash from Guido at Mapleton? AUSA, Jane, yes. So y'all know Jane is Daffy and Joy, 50 Cent baby mama. So they setting all this shit up over here. KK Diddy assistant. She a part of this shit too. Why she not being called for a witness? I don't fucking know. But to be honest, man, I think she done been. I think the government it's enough evidence to call her up But I think the government done did some type of deal with goddamn Diddy assistant, man. Cause she was the main player in this shit. Y'all understand what I'm saying? She been setting up a whole lot of shit. She been setting up a whole lot of shit for Diddy, man. From the freak offs to get, make people crazy. Yeah, money most definitely make people crazy. She the one that been setting up all the freak offs for Diddy, paying the money, fucking bringing the drugs on the plane. She been doing a whole lot of shit with Diddy, man. So, and you know what? The whole time, cause you know this like the 6 week of trial. This is 6 fucking week, and they ain't called her to the stand yet. So I think she done. I think all the witnesses she got, all the witnesses the government got is because of her. She done set some type of deal up with the government, because for her not to be called. Because every witness that came up here, they named KK. Kareem, what her name is? I forgot her fucking name, but they call her KK. KK for short. Diddy assistant. Every witness that came up here, they done mention her. But she covered this up, she did this, she did that. Every witness that came up there that the government talked to, that said something about KK. But KK ain't never been a witness. They ain't never questioned KK on trial yet. And she ain't coming to trial because I think this is the last week for the prosecutors. The defense go next week. The defense bring up witnesses next week. So this is the last week for the prosecutors to bring up all their witnesses and all that type of shit. So KK, if she ain't up there by 9, she ain't coming. That's crazy. If y'all following me though. That shit, they blinking like a motherfucker, ain't it? Let me go back to the Diddy shit, though. Go back to the Diddy shit. Oh, that was it? Hey, yo, ain't no way in hell that came in that, bro. Yo, that was short as fuck, man. That was short. I guess that was it with that shit, though. Can you pick out the cash? Yeah, I guess that was it for that shit. I don't see shit else but that. Let me go up to this right here, though. Yo, that's wild, though. That's all that was. It was a short day today, must be. Cause I don't see usually that shit is scratch, but they don't give me shit I can goddamn scratch it. So that must be it. That must was it. Try to see a crocodile. Yeah, that must was it. Sidebar. Let me pull this shit right here, right quick. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, that shit. That's basically it, bro. What the fuck? Was this a short day today or something? It had to be a short day, cause usually that shit have got down scratch. That shit ain't scratch. Hold on, let me pull some shit up right quick. Let me pull some shit up. Let me pull some shit up. Damn, what's the name? What's the fucking name? My mind that went blank, man. Hold on. I know Law and Crime got some shit that happened today. Law and Crime be having that shit. They be on Diddy case. They be on his case. Yeah, I spell that shit all wrong. Yeah, that shit long. That shit long as fuck, ain't it? Really have somebody talking, man.
The time from friends, well, how do I get out of jury duty? And my response is, please don't. Please don't.
Wow. Okay, so first of all, great response.
Thank you.
And I'm not just, it's a great response, but I'm a little distracted from the court update. Judge asks, what witnesses would the defense be putting up on Friday? Okay, here we go. Mark Agnifilo, Sean Combs' defense counsel, says 3 witnesses. Vashta Wilson, Stephen Lynn, we don't really know the last name exactly, and a paralegal in our office. Prosecutor says, we don't have any of those charts yet. Judge says, in terms of a defense expert, I'd like the Daubert issues teed up. And the prosecutor says, we'll work on it. Sean Combs' attorney, Ms. Shapiro, says, we'll be providing the government with a supplemental response to Dr. Hughes' actual testimony. So obviously we knew they were going to rebut that testimony of Dr. Dawn Hughes talking about the relationship between an abuser and a victim. Put that on pause. Aaliyah, we do have a super chat question. Another one from Richard S.E.A. Richard, thank you so much. If KK, Christina Quorum, is named as a co-conspirator by the prosecution, how is D-Rock not also named as one? His name is incessantly brought up also.
And just for clarification to answer the question.
It's for Elizabeth about what she observed, and nothing has been said about them.
Damn, man, what the fuck is this shit at?
A juror was suddenly removed, explosive texts were revealed, and prosecutors attempted to paint an even darker picture of Sean Diddy Combs' inner circle. From escort logistics to alleged drug use, jurors were walked through a flood of messages that prosecutors say exposed the operation behind the accusations. We're going to break it all down with Law and Crime's in-court reporter Elizabeth Milner right now. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Hey everybody, this is another Law and Crime legal alert. So recent allegations against the multi-billion-dollar video game industry claim that video games are engineered for addiction. The claims include Sean Diddy Combs is no stranger, presented by Law. Now this, of course, comes as Combs faces accusations from the federal government as well. He was arrested in New York 3 weeks ago. He's been behind bars ever since at the infamous Metropolitan Detention Center. Now, it's expected that this week his attorneys will try for a 3rd time to get him bail. This is because the case is now going to a new judge. But remember, the government accuses him of sex trafficking and running a criminal enterprise with basically the sole purpose of satisfying his sexual fantasies. Combs and his legal team, though, have adamantly denied any and all allegations of criminal activity and sexual abuse, saying the people filing all of these lawsuits are just looking for a payday. Combs' lead counsel says that Combs is looking forward to proving his innocence in court and that he may even get up on the stand and testify. Now, as a reminder, I have to put in this caveat. There are not going to be any cameras in the courtroom for his criminal trial. New York courts do not permit filming inside, let alone federal courts. I could go on and on about how I think that's a big mistake, but that's a sidebar for a different day. But what we are going to have are probably courtroom sketches. We'll hear accounts from people inside, maybe live reporting, but it won't be like the Johnny Depp trial where our cameras capture the whole thing, unfortunately. So, but going back to lawsuits, the lawsuit that seemed to have kicked things off in a very big way was a multi-million-dollar lawsuit from Combs' ex-girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura, who we've talked about a lot. Cassie, as she has come to be known. She claimed that Combs had systematically groomed and abused her for a decade. And that Combs, remember, he settled that lawsuit the very next day. Now, he denied the allegations. We know what happened. He was hit with a lot of other lawsuits after that. And then the raids and the criminal charges came. Okay. But at the same time that all these lawsuits, these sexual abuse lawsuits started, Combs was dealing with something else. He was dealing with another lawsuit that he'd filed months earlier, accusing his longtime business partner, Diageo, of racism. And that is what we want to talk about today. And to do that, I want to bring in criminal defense and civil rights attorney Tyler Bailey to talk more about this. Tyler, thanks so much for coming on. What is your reaction to the current situation that Sean Combs finds himself in? Because as I mentioned, it wasn't bad enough that he was facing a number of lawsuits. It wasn't bad enough that his homes were raided. It wasn't bad enough that he, was hit with federal charges. But now, 100 more lawsuits could be on the horizon, and you have to wonder if he could be hit with additional charges as a result of that.
Well, when it rains, it pours. And for Sean Diddy Combs, it appears as if the world is crumbling around him. He's in jail. Bond has been denied. Countless lawsuits. For somebody who was arguably a billionaire to be in the position that he's in now has to be, a complete 180 and shocking for him. All these lawsuits, at some point, the money could dry up. His assets could be frozen. There's a lot that I'm pretty sure he's thinking about while trying to defend himself and probably protect his mental state while incarcerated.
Now, to be clear, there are a number of defenses he could raise, both for the civil lawsuits and the criminal charges, mostly saying everybody's not telling the truth, this was all consensual. The problem for him will be if he's hit with charges related to minors, perhaps the solicitation of minors. The reason I bring that up is because when you have at least 25 people who are going to come forward in these lawsuits, this is according to Tony Busby, that says they were minors when they were abused. Do you think Sean Combs is going to be hit with a superseding indictment, like an amended indictment, a new indictment, where charges related to minors will be a part of it?
Well, I think if there's some credible facts that are gathered as a result of these additional possible civil actions, they will probably have an obligation to bring a superseding indictment. And Jesse, the feds don't investigate and bring cases unless they're strong. They have a high conviction rate. So yes, he can raise defenses. Anybody can raise a defense. Now, overcoming the federal government is a tough challenge for people who are even at the means as Sean Diddy Combs does here. So if there are allegations that there were minors involved, we could very much see something of that sort, more charges coming down from the feds on Mr. Combs.
By the way, as I was going through this lawsuit, it made me think how skilled you have to be in this area of law, litigation, something I practiced, by the way. And particularly, I got to call out personal injury cases. Those can be very, very complicated. They can be emotional. But that is why we are proud to partner with our sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Look, if you should get injured, this firm with over 1,000 attorneys, a team of investigators, paralegals, specialists, they may be who you want in your corner. And talking track record, I'll give you an example. They recently secured verdicts of $12 million in Florida, $6.8 million in New York, and $26 million in Philadelphia. And all of these, mind you, considerably higher than the highest insurance offers in these cases. With Morgan & Morgan, there's no upfront fee. They only get paid if you get paid. The whole process can be done straight from your smartphone. So if you're injured, you can easily start a claim at forthepeople.com/LC sidebar. So I want to talk about Diageo. This is something we haven't talked about in a while. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, this is an international alcoholic beverage company. It's based in London. It is a major distributor of Scotch whiskey, producing major brands like Johnnie Walker, but they also have other liquors in their portfolio over the years. A lot of brands, Ciroc, Smirnoff, Baileys, Tanqueray. They also own Guinness. And I want to talk about 2007, because in 2007, Sean Combs signed a deal with Diageo to promote Ciroc vodka. Many of you might remember those campaigns. But then in 2013, he purchased the brand De Leon tequila with Diageo. This was an interesting partnership. And Combs claimed that when Diageo bought competing tequila brands like Don Julio and Casamigos, they stopped giving De Leon as much attention. And Combs said it was because he was black. And he didn't just imply that, he stated that in a lawsuit. I want you to take a look at some of the first lines of this lawsuit that he filed against Diageo. It was filed on behalf of Combs Wine and Spirits LLC. It reads, quote, "Cloaking itself in the language of diversity and equality is good for Diageo's business, but it is a lie. While Diageo may conspicuously include images of its black partners in advertising materials and press releases, its words only provide the illusion of inclusion. As Combs Wines and Sean Combs have experienced firsthand, Diageo, by and through its parent company's chief executive officer, Ivan Menendez, has proven unwilling to treat its black partners equally, even when explicitly required by contract to do so." The complaint goes on to say that rather than equal treatment, Diageo has treated Mr. Combs and his brands worse than others because he is black. Diageo has typecasted Ciroc and DeLeon, apparently deciding they are black brands that should be targeted only to urban consumers. Diageo's president of reserve and new business, Stephen Rust, directly acknowledged the company's racist undertones in 2019, telling Mr. Combs that some within Diageo's leadership resented him for making too much money. He also admitted that Mr. Combs' race was part of the reason Diageo limited the neighborhoods where the Combs brands were distributed. If Mr. Combs were Martha Stewart, Mr. Rust said, things would be different. So Tyler, quite the accusations there. What were your reactions to that? What's your reaction to that? And also, are claims like this tough to prove?
Claims like this are extremely tough to prove, especially at that level. But, language like this is not uncommon in lawsuits that are alleging any facts concerning racial discrimination. Now, the fact that
if you're not, I have to let you know that parts of this lawsuit 8,000% since Mr. Combs began marketing it to approximately 2.6 million cases sold per year due to the power, reach, and effort.
So this right here, this all the charges Diddy facing right here, man. This all the charges he facing. No. This is little 5 right here. So count 2, you got sex trafficking, enforced fraud, or corrosion. From at least 2000 from at least about 2009, 2029, not 29, but 2009, up to including about 2018, the Southern District of New York. Elsewhere, Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P Diddy, aka Diddy, aka P Diddy, aka Love. How many names this motherfucker got? The defendant in an affected interstate and foreign commerce, knowingly recruited, enticed, harbored, transported, provided, obtained, advertised, maintained, patronized, and solicited by any means a person knowing and in reckless disregard of the fact that means of force, threats of force, fraud, or coercion, and described in Title 18. All right, that's count 2. Count 3, transporting to engage in prostitution. Count 4, sex trafficking by force or coercion. So he got 5 counts: transporting and engaging in prostitution. Force, fraud, or coercion. I don't know what it is. See, this count 2 right here might be. He might can get charged with this shit right here. He did do a lot of. He did an ass of corrosion. He did an ass of corrosion though. He did an ass of this shit right here. This motherfucker been paying. He paid the motherfucker to get rid of the tape. Y'all remember when he beat Cassie ass? He paid the hotel people to get rid of the tape, which they didn't. Obviously they didn't, because the shit still came out years later. Transporting to engage in prostitution. Count 4, sex trafficking. My thing is, how the hell I don't understand. Like, if you already a sex worker and motherfucker pay you for money, can they still get you for being a sex trafficker? If y'all understand what I'm saying, if you deal with somebody that get paid for money and you gotta pay them for sex and shit like that, can they still get you for sex trafficking? I guess if you transporting them and shit like that, I don't know. That shit. I'm just trying to understand that part right there. But that sex trafficking, they probably can get, like I said, they probably can get him too, man. Definitely if he been, cause you know he was traveling and shit, like he was paying motherfuckers to come across state lines and all that shit. So yeah, this case ain't good. It ain't looking good against Diddy at all. It ain't looking good. But yeah, I'm most definitely been trying to find that shit. I've been trying to look something up.
Mr. Combs, Ciroc went from just another vodka to a billion-dollar spirit brand known by millions. Tyler, I'll just stop right there. I don't know if those numbers are accurate, but I wouldn't be surprised because I always equated Ciroc with Sean Combs.
Yeah, I mean, there was a point in the mid, 2000s to probably 2007 to 2014 or so, where if you're going out to the club, you're drinking Ciroc. The Ciroc boys. Diddy he was promoting Ciroc anywhere he went. He brought a bottle of Ciroc with him, and
Diddy, y'all remember the person that got caught? He got caught. It's just white boy. He played for Syracuse. He got caught getting on Diddy plane. He supposed to testify against Diddy tomorrow, man. Let me see. I'm going. Let me go to my history. Right here. He supposed to test it. This white boy.
The feds are watching everybody in Diddy's universe.
White boy. He played basketball for Syracuse and shit like that. He supposed to testify tomorrow. Y'all remember he got arrested.
P. Diddy's alleged drug mule will not face jail time after reaching a plea agreement with prosecutors in Florida. But could the feds still be on his tail?
If Brendan Paul ends up in a more serious situation, they can use that as leverage to try to find out more information about what went on with Diddy's parties and at Diddy's homes.
This is 25-year-old Brendan Paul. He's a former Syracuse University basketball player, but he's better known off the court as P. Diddy's alleged drug mule. These allegations date back to February, when a bombshell civil lawsuit against P. Diddy called out Brendan Paul by name, listing him as someone who allegedly acquires and distributes Diddy guns and drugs. This was the lawsuit filed by Rodney Jones, better known as Lil Rod. He's P. Diddy's former producer, who laid out a laundry list of serious allegations against Diddy. Lil Rod claims Diddy sexually assaulted him, groomed him to have sex with celebrities, and was the kingpin in a gun, drug, and sex trafficking empire. Similar allegations against Diddy had already been brought forward back in November of last year, when 4 civil suits were filed against Diddy. That includes suits from his ex-girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura, who you know as the singer Cassie, along with Joy Dickerson Neal, Liza Gardner, and a woman who identified herself only as Jane Doe. All 3 women alleged Diddy raped them, with the allegations dating back to the early 90s. That brings us to March 25th of this year, when federal search warrants were executed at 2 of Diddy's properties in both California and Florida. Almost 2 months later, Diddy has not been arrested and no charges have been filed. But things didn't stay quiet in Diddy's world for long. On March 27th, just 2 days after those federal raids, Brendan Paul was arrested at the airport in Miami while trying to board Diddy's private jet. Paul was arrested and charged with cocaine and marijuana possession, but the latter charge was quickly dropped. Just this week, there's been movement in his case in the way of a plea deal. The bottom line, Brendan Paul will not face jail time.
And he would have been facing 5 years in prison.
That's former prosecutor Melba Pearson, who previously worked in the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office, the same one that brought charges against Paul. As she explains, Paul's plea deal included something called a diversion program.
But since he did not have anything in his past, he didn't have a criminal history, he was offered what was called diversion. And what that does is that it gives you the opportunity for participation in a program for 6 months. If you don't get arrested again, if you complete the program, so it could be drug therapy, it could be counseling, it could be community service, it could be any of a number of things, it just could be a fine. You comply, you do all of that, and then after 6 months, the charges get dropped against you, meaning that you don't have anything on your criminal record in terms of a conviction. The rest will still be on your record. You'll have to disclose that if you're, let's say you do a job application and they ask whether or not you've been arrested, you have to answer yes. But if they ask you if you've been convicted, you can check no, which is, again, a huge thing in terms of collateral consequences and being able to move forward with your life after an interaction with the criminal justice system.
Paul's attorney, Brendan Bieber, released this statement in regard to the plea. Quote, Brendan accepted the prosecutor's offer to permit his entry into the diversion program, which, after completion, the case against him will be dismissed in its entirety. The Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office also made a statement saying the plea was a, quote, standard offer to a nonviolent defendant with no priors, who was arrested for a possession case instead of a much more serious trafficking case. From the time Brendan Paul was arrested in late March to now, it hasn't been that long, about 2 months. Are you surprised at how quickly things were wrapped up?
I'm not incredibly surprised because, again, this is something that happened in Miami. This is an office that I used to work for, and I remember the volume of cases I had when I was a prosecutor, especially a line prosecutor handling that level of felony. So that is a normal outcome. That's not very bizarre. And actually, to put a finer point on it, I don't think that he had to testify or do anything else in exchange for the plea, right? Normally, if we see a case wrap up this quickly, that would be the first thing that I'd be asking, like, oh, okay, what else did you do in exchange for that favorable plea? But looking at his history, looking at the volume of cases, and also looking at the severity of the charge, in the universe of things, it's not trafficking. It's literally possession of cocaine with an argument that could have been made that this was for personal use. I wasn't trying to resell it. I wasn't trying to, take it overseas or make money off of it. This is just, for me to party this weekend, right? When you look at it from that perspective, the outcome, the resolution, the plea makes a lot of sense and is not outside of the norm.
We have to pause this Brendan Paul story for just a sec to give you a law and crime legal alert. Google Incognito tracked users' browsing data without their knowledge. Mass Tort Alliance, one of our legal sponsors, is helping users file for compensation due to Google misleading the privacy of their Incognito browser. If you've used Google Incognito anytime since 2016, you can start your claim in less than 10 questions at incognitoclaims.com/LCnews. Now back to the latest with P. Diddy and Brendan Paul. Behind closed doors, Melba theorizes that Paul's team went to the state attorney's office almost right away.
Yeah, so what I think probably happened is that Brendan Paul knew, obviously he was caught with it on him. Probably there was a lab test that indicated that what the police seized that day actually was in fact cocaine. So this is not something you go to trial with, right? You already know you're caught dead to rights. So the question is, how can we resolve it? So I'm sure his attorney reached out to the prosecutor's office, asked to see if a diversion plea was on the table. And the prosecutor, again, looking at the facts, looking at the history, his criminal history, looking at the totality of the circumstances, was like, you know what? A diversion plea makes the most sense. And at least number one, it assures the safety of the community. Because again, as much as Brendan Paul was a part of Diddy's universe.
This get more depth right here.
And juror number 6 was officially dismissed this morning. The defense had filed a letter on the 15th, which was last night, to the judge, stating that if this juror was officially dismissed, they would most likely move for a mistrial. They, again, I had mentioned this before, they really think that there is some racial bias going on because he was one of 5 black jurors. I think I had originally said 4, but there were 5. And the judge said that it would be improper to allow race.
He lied about where he stayed at, man. He a juror. He don't supposed to leave. he don't supposed to leave out of New York, but he went to stay with his old lady somewhere in New Jersey, and that was the black juror that they say Diddy kept looking at or some shit like that. But yeah, he got dismissed from trial, and they brought in some other white dudes. So you know they Diddy defense don't like that shit. They don't like that shit at all.
To play a factor as to the fitness of this juror, because there were clear inconsistencies when he was questioned multiple times about his residency. You know, the judge said, look, this is why we have alternates, and there was an alternate juror in his place, and I think he'll be questioned by the end of the day. But this alternate juror, he was significantly older. He was also a male. And, you know, just my opinion really quick, I watched the juror that was dismissed a lot because he was kind of on the end, and I saw his facial expressions. He seemed to be horrified a lot of the time. He was stressed, or looked stressed a lot of the time. He would always look at the clock. So, you know, I don't know if that meant that he thinks Diddy is guilty, not guilty, but I'm just saying he was one of the jurors that did show a lot of expression. So then we started with the summary witness, Ananya Sankar, who worked for the U.S. Attorney's Office. She is a paralegal specialist, and she organizes the intake of evidence and trial prep. So she was pretty much taking us through communications. There were these charts on the screen, and it was KK's devices from March of 2016 through February of 2024. And she kind of went through certain text messages and recordings and things from KK's phone and told us why they were accurate, went through all these accuracy procedures and whatnot. Now, some of these text messages, I mean, I'll just go through the gist of what we saw, which I think is just more corroboration to the indictment and I guess the government's case in general, because there were texts about getting cash for Diddy when he was at these hotels, assistants, you know, picking it up from whichever security guard had the cash. There was also an assistant texting, Jessica Ruiz texted KK flight information for, quote, Paul Arthur, who we know was an escort. That directly relates to the indictment as well, transportation to engage in prostitution. There was a text from Jane asking KK for cash for Diddy around 5 to 10K. There were also texts about getting packages from someone named Guido, who I guess we're speculating is perhaps a drug dealer, because there was multiple mentions of Guido in Christina Quorum's text messages. There were also some audio recordings. One of them.
Yo, Jane Doe was a straight hoe, man. 50 Cent, Daffy and John, 50 Cent baby mama, she was a straight hoe. She was a straight hoe. It's fucked up how Diddy. It's crazy how Diddy got goddamn caught up with her. She was a straight hoe, man. That's crazy. That was, like I said, that's why 50 Cent stayed on her ass. Cause 50 Cent caught on to that shit. He know his baby mom was a straight hoe, man. Straight hoe.
I believe we had heard before, it was Diddy talking to Jane in 2023, shortly after Cassie's lawsuit dropped, just saying, you know, I'm sorry that you felt this way. I didn't know that, you know, how do we move on, etc. And then Jane kind of crying and you know, just kind of answering, yeah, okay, you know, just whatever. She wasn't saying much. And then we saw text messages in December of 2023, really long messages from Jane to Diddy, and she is saying all the right buzzwords here. She's saying that she felt exploited and, quote, coerced, you know, being with him and all these things for so long. And then she texts KK about the fact that Diddy is trying to blackmail her with this sex tape and show it to her baby daddy if she doesn't comply. I didn't, again, these text messages were shown so quickly on the screen, I didn't get a chance to write all of it down, but it was something along those lines.
So what Daffy and Joy is saying is, if she wanted to stop, but Diddy told her, like, well, if you don't go along with this shit, I'm gonna show it to 50. I'm gonna show it to 50 Cent. I'm gonna show you the sex tape to 50 Cent with her fucking escorts and shit like that. So yeah, that could fuck Diddy up too, man. That's definitely sex trafficking. That's definitely sex trafficking and coercion. Cause she said she want to stop, but he threatened her about showing the sex tape to people. So there, Diddy.
And then we saw pictures of screenshots from KK's phone of some of these text messages, and then a video where there was a video of the phone, and it was like a female's hand holding it. And just as a side note, I've been thinking that, KK cooperated pretty much after Cassie's lawsuit dropped and kind of flipped and got some kind of deal where she could work with the government and help them.
She got a deal, man, because you know what I'm saying. She was a part of she was a part of Diddy's whole fucking operation. She was a part of the whole operation. So they say they didn't call her up at this the last week for the prosecutors to call her witnesses and shit like that. They say she didn't. They say she wasn't called up. She had to got a deal. Like I said, I think she had to got a deal. She had to got a deal. Ain't no way in hell she ain't got no deal. No way in hell.
These witnesses and sort of guide them as to where they should be looking. Oh, by the way, on Friday, I got stung by a bee out here, which is crazy. I pulled the stinger out. But anyway, KK and assistants, there was one that said something like, oh, like he's going to want a king night. And the assistant was like, oh no, I'm going to have to re-up on baby oil and stuff like that. Then we saw text messages between D-Rock and Diddy. And it's unclear to me
I couldn't find that
if these messages also came from KK's phone. I'm not quite sure. Actually, I mean, they could have. But again, these were only between D-Rock and Diddy and then D-Rock and Mia. So I don't think those came from KK's, but I will confirm where they came from after, or this afternoon. But there was text messages between D-Rock and Diddy where D-Rock said, this is November of 2023, he was checking on Diddy. This was after Cassie's lawsuit dropped, saying, I love you, man. I'm here for you. And there was a heart emoji. And then Diddy said the same thing, I love you. Thanks for checking in. And then there was a text message. This has nothing to do with the case. I just kind of thought it was funny because D-Rock was like, send me a picture of your Thanksgiving plate, man. Let's keep the tradition alive. D-Rock and Mia, and the witness Sankar kind of showed us how he would text Mia, then go back to Diddy and say, yeah, this is what she said. This was the last thing she said. I just got a hold of her. And then we went over the text messages that Diddy had formerly sent Mia, which said, hey, I just want to talk to you type of thing. And during Tenny Garagos's cross-examination, she kind of pointed out a couple things within those text messages that I thought were maybe important. During Mia's direct examination, she had talked about how when D-Rock reached out to her initially, she had felt like he was offering to send her money. And I remember listening to this thinking, oh, how did she gather that what he asked, like when he said, can I send you something? Because she was scuba diving in Honduras or whatever. I just wanted to
Diddy know the people was on his ass. So everybody he fucked over, he be trying to send some money to try to get them not to goddamn testify against him. Another fucking charge.
Figure that was money because I didn't really get that. But then we saw text messages that we hadn't seen before from Mia to D-Rock where she had said, I'm low on quote unquote Skrilla, and then she kind of wrote AKA money, and that's when he's like, let me send you something, and she's like, oh no, don't worry about it type of thing. So Tenny kind of pointed that out. Tenny pointed out D-Rock saying, oh, Mia placed to Mia after he was communicating with D-Rock, and this was February of 2024. I just want my memory jog type of thing. And, I don't know why I said it like that, Nancy raise. So I stepped out to do a hit for Nancy. So
hey, so like I said, Diddy had his hands in a whole bunch of shit, man. Whole bunch of shit. Whole bunch of shit, man. Fucking with these hoes, man. But yeah, that most definitely that jury getting goddamn let go, man. Black juror, that's big. That's big for Diddy. That's big for Diddy. I see why he was mad. That's real big. That's real big. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight, man. I'm about to get up. I'm about to get the fuck up off this shit, man. My bad if I ain't had everything together and shit, man. Most definitely. But yeah, oh yeah, man. Like I said, we passed 100 subscribers, man. Like I said, I appreciate all my subscribers, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all, man, and thank y'all for sticking with me, man. I know I ain't a professional yet, but I'm getting there, man. So appreciate all my subscribers, man. Hey, make sure y'all check the playback out, man. Like the video, definitely like the video, man. That's how I can get out there more. So anybody who watches the video, like the video, comment, subscribe. Definitely subscribe too, man. Definitely subscribe, man. I really, really appreciate it, man. But yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna be back here with some more content probably tomorrow. Definitely when I get out tomorrow, man, I'm gonna come hit y'all with another update with Diddy, man. I promise y'all I had that shit more organized, more together, man. I thought I had everything together, man, but for somehow some shit got exited off. I ain't got time to find that shit. I done been on this shit for going on fucking 2 hours, man. So most definitely, man, y'all come by and check me out, man. I'm definitely gonna post more video, man. So y'all fuck with me. Definitely fuck with me, man. Mike Phrase Unfiltered, man. Mike Phrase Unfiltered. Come by and fuck with me, man. I'm gonna keep coming with that good content. I'm gonna keep coming with that good content. So y'all most definitely fuck with me, man. I really, really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back for some more content.